What's up, everybody? You got VPB Money Man. I just got to say, denial is not just a river in Eastern Africa. Denial is real. We got Larry Jones, Kenan, and Chris Sain pretty much talking about smaller influencer channels that are doing hit jobs. Let's check out this clip.
And these little pages that do these little hit jobs and all of that, shame on them. That's literally against the law. If you're a spiritual person, that's against the law. You cannot prosper. It is against the law. Chris Sain, it's against the law for me to use your back to elevate myself. It's against the law, right? That means that I'm not going to prosper, right? And so we have to...
No. We never did hit jobs. We tried to wake up your subscribers from losing money, from them thinking that you're going to get to financial freedom with $5 a day and $10 a day and a coffee challenge, and it really doesn't happen like that. Let's see the reason why a lot of your channels, the majority of your channels, are failing. People love to blame other people for their failures. What we tried to do was just tell you to go to their history. This is Stock Up Larry Jones's channel. What was he doing 14 years ago? Music. Let's scroll up. All music. So you started taking stock advice from a musician. Larry Jones, you killed your channel. All I tried to do was ever wake up your subscribers and actually help you out and tell people, stop pumping a lot of crap to people because they're going to lose money. And then what happens? Investing for 2020 and beginners. The video before that is music. And then he goes to investing. And then he does one or two more music videos, right? And then look how many views he gets. And he realized right there at 173,000 views that he now is going to become Stock Up with Larry Jones. And he's going to keep talking about stocks. Tesla, Apple, Hyliion. What happened to Hyliion company? All right, well, what happened to the Hyliion company? You talked about it. I didn't tell you to talk about it. What is shill? What is LYI up a penny stock 181% in one day? I didn't tell you to talk about none of these stocks. You did. You gave stock tickers. You talked about stocks. I don't see VOO in any of these thumbnails. Let me know. Stop me when you see VOO or VTI or the S&P 500. Stop me. Stop me when you go, I see NEO, WKHS. I don't even know what that stock is. I didn't tell you to mention any of these. So it wasn't the smaller channels that are doing hit jobs. We tried to wake people up, and I'm sure a lot of these people lost a ton of money. Kenan Grace's channel has the same thing. So Stock Mo. So does Chris Sain. All you guys were talking about stocks that blew up during the bull market. APXT, hot stock alert. I didn't tell you to say that. You were talking about this. LCA, CIIC. What are these companies? You finally come together after all of this time. Why are you coming together? Because you realize you were the wrongdoing on your channel, but you'll never admit that because accountability is not something a lot of people like to do. They like to point the fingers. It's not against the law religiously to talk about somebody else where you see something is wrong. In the Bible, Larry Jones, it actually says if you see people who are being misguided, you try to wake them up and you try to lead them to the right places, because I've done it myself. Chris Norland has done it. Investing with Cole knows what it's about. Echoes from Above, Strongman Personal Finance. We all have careers away from YouTube. YouTube is not our bread and butter like it is for you guys. The only things you can talk about is crypto, stocks, day trading, plays, schools, Patreons, Discords. You can't talk about anything else. You know what I realized? You told people what they want to hear. You told people that if you invest in these little things that you're going to be financially free and you're going to be wealthy. And then what happened was a lot of these people probably looked around and they said, why am I not on a yacht? Why am I not popping bottles? You want to know why? Because it doesn't happen like that. Investing takes time. People don't want to hear that it takes time. You're not going to grow your channel with telling people it takes time. You're going to grow your channel by telling people you can do it. It's easy, quick money plays. Anybody can do it. Financial freedom, financial wealth. Go to any of these guys' history and you will see they all talked about EV stocks that are in the toilet. They all talked about meme coins and meme stocks that are in the toilet, but they will never take accountability for that. It's easier to point the finger at everybody else. On my channel, you'll never hear me talk about that. You can go to my history. I've never once used the word, these quick plays will make you money. I've always said index funds. Have you noticed whenever the stock market gets volatile, they always talk about VOO and VTI. And when the stock market has a mild bull run, they always talk about crypto or day trading plays. But whenever it gets volatile and the markets start to sink like they have been doing, you want to do, in the overall market, it goes up over time. Why weren't you telling people that before? Some of us up here have been telling people that. Now, you're always going to have people that hop in the comment section. I made a ton of money with these people. Show us what you bought. Show us what you did. Make a channel and show us you still have the money. Because anybody can say anything in the comment section. Proof is proof, my man. All my ladies out there, we need to see proof of this stuff. Show us you got $500,000 by doing $5 a day cup challenges. Show us that you are worth $1 million off of a meme coin. Show us. Make a video. You would have 1 billion subscribers if you were the next person that made money off of these people. But people won't do it. They'll just be in the comment section, telling people they're making money. I also want to say something. Excuse me. You join forces now because your channels are not doing what they used to do. You're not getting the views, you're not getting the sponsors, you're not getting the ad revenue, and now you're starting to panic. Well, you should panic. And the reason why you should panic is credibility is everything. Credibility should be everything on and off the mic. What you do away from where people can see you, you should always live as a great person. See, great people try to do great things even when they're not being watched. What starts to happen is people got discouraged from you because now you're telling them VOO and VTI and they're saying to themselves, why weren't they telling me this from the beginning? If the overall stock market goes up over time, why didn't they tell me this in the beginning? Now they're down 90%. They're down 95%. Your income is your number one wealth building tool. A person who makes $200,000, who is frugal and smart and lives below their means, will reach financial freedom before somebody who makes $30,000 who lives below their means and that is frugal. It is mathematically impossible if you both are the same person to pass the person who makes higher wages. Why? Because the person makes higher wages. People don't want to hear you need to make money and be frugal. They want to hear you can make $10,000 a year and YOLO your way to the promised land. It doesn't work like that. 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, we will see where your channels are at and we will see where our channels are at. If our channels never get to the subscriber count that you have, trust me, our credibility will still be intact and our lives will be okay. You cannot get up here and sell a dream to people and think in the future there's not going to be repercussions. There's proof on your channel. If people go to the history and go to the oldest videos and start from the oldest and work up to the new, you will see they've switched up so many times. First, they were one way before the bull market, and now they're another way. You ever notice they very rarely talk about meme stocks? They very rarely talk about cryptos now? You want to know why? Because a lot of people lost a lot of money. You were your own wrongdoing. Take accountability. It's not us. No regrets? Get it.